Okay, everyone, listen, this is Horseman Sam. Today started different. I actually had someone ask could they stop by because they had quite a few questions for me. And today was the day I'm working, trying to get a lot of last minute stuff done before the holidays. And but I said yeah. And she posed quite a few questions that I wasn't going to be able to have time to be texting and answering on Facebook. So while I'm working, she's here asking some questions. I'll let you find out the questions because I figure whatever questions she has that she wanted to drive an hour away to come ask me in person could be beneficial to you guys and help out. So if you guys can excuse my horses in the background making noise, we got cold going on around here, and I'm gonna work on this horse while you find out your questions. So what you have for me?
Okay, first couple of questions is exactly what you're doing right now. I see you spend a lot of time, what it looks like to me and probably everybody else, is just rubbing on the horse. Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
So explain, what you're doing right there.
Right
When
here?
yeah, the giving the treats and the snacks. I know you in your videos you say you're feeding it, but just talk to me about your reason behind doing some of the things that you're doing, the rubbing, the treating, the snacking, that kind of stuff.
Well, she's real dirty. She's out in the pasture, with all the mud. Trying to clean up a bit while I answer your question. One, you said with the petting. I love petting all over my horses, but when I'm doing that, I'm killing 2 or 3 birds with one stone. Like for instance, you see me start this horse, you see me rub all on her, all over her neck and all, right? And I'm desensitizing the ears, desensitizing the face, the muscle, all at the same time, right? So I'm getting all that done. And at the same time, I also taught this horse to lower her head, right? And I pick it up. You see? Mm-hmm. So I like to get my horses used to me rubbing and touching all over them. She's not feeling well either. And that's just one of the things that I do because I like to be one with my horse. I like to bond with my horses in doing so. So it's all for a reason. And as far as the feed, like I give a fingerful full of feed. It's just a feed. People are confused and say, oh, it's treats and things of that sort. No, that's to help keep a horse attention or to get their mind off of something that's scary as a sort of a diversion, or the reward add to the praise that I might be giving a horse when they do what I ask them to do. See? So I use the method, it's sort of like this. I'm sure you have a job, okay? Would you work all week on your job without a paycheck?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I'm sort of making my horses work for their food. Their food is the reward, okay? So it's not a treat, it's just food.
So what happens when you don't have the feed?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. Because this is all you need. Remember you see all that rubbing I was doing? The rubbing you see me doing? At the end of the day, this is all you need. If you ever notice when I do give them some feed, they do something I ask them to do, right? You see me go back to pet and rub. Good girl, good boy. And I'm getting them used to me being all over them, see? And sometimes a good boy, a good girl, pat on the neck, whatever, that's all you need. I just progressive train them to that. Now, in the beginning, I'm kissing butt. I'm giving her food, extra, oh, good girl, extra praise, because I'm building that rapport with the horse, and I want them to make it fun. I want to make it fun for them. I want them to enjoy when they do what I ask them to do, and I reward them. So that makes them want to continue to try to please me. See, and in doing so, I get the horse trained.
Okay. So when you don't have the feed, and it's not there, if I'm wanting to back up, how can I accomplish that without... will the horse still want to do that type of thing?
She just backed up.
Well, I guess so then.
Just touch her nose, She coming through when I snap my fingers. Come.
Are you ever worried about a point where, they're coming, anticipating the feed? Are you ever worried about a point where...
Yeah. Well, then you go longer and longer in between. So in the beginning, I reward every dot and tittle that they do.
Okay.
Then, as opposed to, they do one thing, I reward them. I make them do 2 things, then 3 things, then 4 things, then 5 things. But I'm giving more and more praise with the rubbing and the petting, good boy, good girl, to the point where it's, okay, I wean them off the treats. But I never, ever completely take a horse off of what you guys call a treat. Because I wait for those Kodak moments. Now keep in mind, I train trail riding horses. I do extreme trail riding horses. I do police horses. I do trick horses. So with doing those horses, if I'm out in the forest or something, and let's say a bird or something fly out all of a sudden, I know you guys have seen it happen, and my horse, it freezes, as opposed to getting scared and taking off running, I reward him, give him a lot of praise. That was a good thing. See, you look to me for reinsurance as opposed to getting afraid and taking off and running.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the feed is kind of just like a transitional thing.
Yeah. You know, it's not for, you know what I mean, you have to keep walking around with a pocket full of food.
Right. That's
all
what
of the time. But you will see me on the trail ride with my feed bag.
Okay.
Hanging off my horn. Because let's say a car come flying by, speeding, blowing the horns, 18-wheelers. They always try to scare a horse. You know, there's that. So now horse don't get scared, freeze. Hey, that was a Kodak moment. I want to take that opportunity to reward the horse for doing what, you know, not freaking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got her out here, whatever she getting sick. But I got a little cold. But I tell you what, while you're here, you pay attention. You see I'm grooming this horse. This horse is standing still.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just working her and saddling her onto the motion floor. And I think it'd be safe to say she would work for me, and I won't give her no treats, since a lot of people be concerned about the treats, what you guys call treats. But another thing too, let me say this to you while I'm here, and we on that. I'm using 8 training techniques. The only thing you guys may pay attention to, and just excuse me from upping you in with everyone else, but what most people pay attention to is just they see me reward the horse.
Right.
That's it, because that's all you see. From a physical standpoint, that's all you see, and I understand that. But there's far more to it than that. You know, you're seeing one training technique, and that's just praise. I got 7 more I'm using, all at the same time, you see? So that being the case, the horses move faster. Now, you want to learn the other 7, you got to come spend more than just a little short amount of time.
Okay.
But you get the horse stand still, but horse picks his foot up, give it to you. You know, you can pick the feet. Oh. Oh. Okay. But, oh. Now, I do that, I'll come back. Reward my horse. What's wrong with that? See, that's a beautiful thing. She did what I asked of her to do. And it's simple, people. You know, now I'll take you, put a hairstyle on, throw the saddle on, mount up, and we out of here. Simple. And I did all of it. Was using the same techniques. So does that help answer the question?
Well, yeah, that helps. That helps. I think that'll be beneficial for everybody. That's
Okay.
probably has the same question. Just understanding the whole process and the transition from the feed to just doing it and accepting the praising and the petting, as we call it, as a reward. So I understand now how they make sense, how they work, how they can work together.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But I know you come all the way out here just to have those questions that you got here, and you know, and now you're like, okay, you seeing it happen. Now you're trying to figure out, okay, I should have more questions.
What should I ask next? Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But as you can see, and she's really not feeling well. I can tell. But she's a good horse. And you gotta remember, I just really started this horse. So that being the case, I take it slow with her. But she's doing good. And I'm glad you was here to come
Well,
witness this.
I appreciate you taking the time and letting me observe and watch you do what you do.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.